Hey, what's going on, everybody? In this video, there's a lot to cover. NBA Top Shot just put out some huge updates, big new updates that we're going to get to in this video. If you didn't check out my last couple of videos, I talked about 5 different flash challenges that they could try out that I think would be pretty cool. So check that one out, as well as the effect of burning, locking, and locker room moments, trade ticket moments. So check that one out as well. They'll both be on the channel already and linked down in the description, as well at the end card of this video. But for this one, we are getting into all of this news. So the first news I want to talk about here is the sets. So they announced all the sets of the regular season, which is important to put emphasis on the regular season because that it's not going to include anything about the playoffs coming, which they actually note at the end. So I believe for these sets, they kind of want to tell the story more of the NBA season rather than just having random plays and things like that that don't really mean anything throughout the season. If you watch them even when they're released, you might not even remember when that actually happened, even if you're a big NBA fan. So they're really trying to lean into the story of the NBA season, which I think is cool and better for collecting and kind of telling this story of Series 4. So starting out with the legendary, only 2 legendary sets during the season. It's the Top Shot 50 of moments from the top 50 players of the season. And I think it's pretty cool. It's voted on by some of the players and also collectors. And then we have a rookie legendary set. Right here they show Scottie Barnes, which is, I don't know why they put that because he's not a rookie this year, but I guess that's an example of rookie from last year in there. So besides that, the rare sets to me are pretty cool this year. I think this is where they can really tell the story of the NBA season. We have metallic gold slimmed down 290 plays from 150 last year for the win, which is going to be clutch plays, game winners, things like that. Fresh threads, which we already have seen, video game numbers, and throwdowns, which we've already seen as well. So taking a look at some of these already on here, we have for the win, we got Simons and Josh Hart, and these are, like I said, like clutch moments, game winners at the end of the game. So for this one, you can see the time on the clock, shot clock winding down, hit it with 7 seconds. Plays like that, which are pretty memorable for the season. Also, throwdown moments are going to be memorable. Obviously, people remember the best dunks of the season, and kind of at the end of the year, you see these highlighted as some of the best plays in the league. So, obviously, throwdowns is a good set as well. And then fresh threads, just first moment of players with their new team, which I think are pretty cool as well. And then obviously we have metallic gold and the new ones, which are video game numbers. So these are reels that compile a bunch of plays. Here they are from the one game of a player that puts up huge stat lines. So I'm just assuming some 50-point games will be in here, some triple doubles, things like that, just massive stat lines, all in a reel. So if you haven't checked out some of the reels on Top Shot, it's basically just a bunch of plays in one moment. So I think that could be a cool set as well for the new rare set. And a lot of people were pretty excited about that set actually on Twitter. So then you have the common sets. These ones for me aren't that exciting, but it was kind of nice to see that there's not going to be that many new common sets coming. So we got the base, obviously, and then the Spotlight series, which to me is way too many players. They said 5 from each team. So we're looking at 150 moments, which is insane. And then for the rookie debut, obviously it's just going to be rookies out of 4K. Now they announced we got Extra Spice and Hustle and Show coming. I'm assuming minted even less. And I'm personally not too excited about collecting these sets or the moments in these sets, but just a little speculation. I would think, like they didn't do for the fresh threads, was to burn fresh threads from Series 3. I think they could really lean into burning Hustle and Show moments, at least for the challenges, or maybe just for packs even. If you burn 10 Hustle and Show moments, you'll get a pack or something like that. But I'm sure they could lean into burning Hustle and Show because they're minted out of so many, 18,000, and then Extra Spice is minted out of just 6,500. So for these sets, we did see the LeBron Extra Spice with a good amount of sales today. So people anticipating buying up some of the moments in these sets to possibly burn for these upcoming common sets. So a little speculation there that could be happening. But in my opinion, overall, the common sets don't really tell a great story besides the rookie debut set, which we've already seen some rookies, obviously. And then they do have the parallel moments, which are interesting to me. I'm sure there's going to be some parallel only challenges or burning opportunities or something like that. But the parallels are just still a little too new to have an ultimate reaction to so far. And they're kind of confusing and just kind of make it a little more confusing in my opinion. And also that these base set parallels, if we just click into this, are total minted to the same as the base. So the base is 8,000 and then all the parallels combined are 8,000. I thought that was just too high as well. So they announced the Series 4 sets for the regular season. Didn't say anything about playoff sets yet or the fandom sets or anything like that. But we definitely have got a lot of new information here, which people have been asking for them to just come out and say which sets are going to be in here, so we can get an idea of how many common moments per player and things of that nature. But the biggest news, which there's a ton of news in this other product announcement here, and it is about a better pack drop experience. So as soon as a play is accepted from the NBA to be made into a Top Shot highlight, they're going to announce that's a Top Shot highlight. So basically, if you come over here, instead of them just saying like this is Top Shot worthy or whatever on their Twitter, they should actually say that this is going to be an actual Top Shot moment, and they could maybe even say what set it's going to be in or how it's going to be released in upcoming packs or whatever. So I think that's pretty cool and a good marketing tactic that they could do to get people excited about moments that are actually going to be on Top Shot coming up very soon, almost immediately after they happen, hopefully. But they also announced this very casually. Once a moment is minted, it can be put into packs, obviously, or sold in the marketplace, which, I mean, I would think it would have to go into packs first to be sold in the marketplace. But then they say a moment can also be exchanged for trade tickets. So once a moment is minted, it can be exchanged for trade tickets, which I don't know if this is just worded poorly of the different ways you can get moments from Top Shot, where that's the locker packs for trade tickets, buy it on the marketplace or in packs. But they seems like they say that you can just use trade tickets and just get brand new moments. I'm not sure. I might be looking too much into that and maybe just misreading it or misunderstanding what they're trying to say. I thought that was interesting as well, but maybe just looking too much into it. So then they get into the live operations team, which I kind of mentioned, which is when they're going to begin just minting new moments as soon as they've been approved by the NBA. So we're going to be able to see, I guess, when they mint, what set they're going to be in, what the moment is, what the mint count is going to be, and all of that. So they're opening up a lot of transparency is what they say, and you're going to be able to see the moments earlier than ever, which I think is pretty cool. And then they also just casually drop this: have 100% of the details and data surrounding a pack drop available to you from the moment it's announced. So I guess they're saying as soon as they announce a new pack, they're going to have all of the info available from now on, which has been a big stress point for over the past year and a half, 2 years or whatever on Top Shot, because a lot of times they'll announce these packs and it's hard to build hype when you don't know exactly what's in it or how many of each moment are in it and all that. So that's another casual drop that they put in there as well. So that's essentially the big updates, but I think there are a lot of big updates, and I think it's pretty good for collectors being more involved with these moments in the actual season and what's going on in the season, than being able to see the moments as soon as they happen or really soon after and then having all the details of the packs, and we know the S4 sets for the regular season as well. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed this one on all of the new big updates that Top Shot announced on Tuesday. If you did, definitely subscribe to the channel. Check out those 2 videos I talked about flash challenges and burning and locking and all that. And subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you guys in another video.